Hello and welcome to a special unboxing video. So I don't normally do these, but after finishing Resident Evil, I realized, I had the board game and I had left it in this box. The reason was that I was in the middle of moving house when I received this, and it's just been sitting in my closet, and I said, well, I should probably unbox it, save some room, and just have a look at it. Now, I've actually got all of the Resident Evil board games so far. So you see Resident Evil 3 in the background. Here's Resident Evil 2. Now, you might be wondering why, if I got everything of Resident Evil 2, there's only 2 boxes. And that's because I actually got these inserts. So I have here all the rule books, scenario book, board game. And I've got this nice little insert. Got space for the tiles, dice, and monsters. And I even painted them. Now, not the best quality, I will admit. I'm not as skilled with painting as I would like to be just now. But every little step counts. I'll take that. That's the monsters, and in here you see the heroes. So who's this? You got Brad, little Sherry. Hair's not my best work, but blonde hair is really hard to do. Annette, Claire, and you've got some zombies. I have the original insert for the Resident Evil 3 board game, the Kickstarter edition, and the reason is, we've got this here, which I have yet to unbox properly, but on here are all names of each of the backers. So my name is here somewhere. So I've found it before, but for obvious reasons, I'm not going to show it on here. But enough preamble about the previous board games. Let's open this up. So this all arrived in the same box, which is a welcome change for the Resident Evil 2 board game. Even though I backed at an all-in pledge, it all came in different boxes, like at different times, so that was annoying. But we've got this Resident Evil 4 teaser for the board game. So looking forward to that. Resident Evil 0 missed out, but that's how it is. We got these deluxe playmats. So they're nice. Don't know what the material is. You've got the Golden Tyrant. So this apparently was a boss in one of the many remakes of the original. Not intended for children 13 years age or younger. Put that aside. We've got one of the dice trays, dice pack. We've got a monster box. We've got the Fallen 5. So during the Kickstarter campaign, there was a choose your own adventure game thing that all the backers voted on, and unlocked different versions of survivors, and some survivors could die during that, so they wouldn't get a advanced version, but as a final reward, they put this in so that you could get the people who didn't make it. We've got game trays, so I believe this is just to replace the inserts. The Kickstarter exclusives, so these are the things that you don't get buying from retail. I don't know if Steam Forge Game has opened up their vault for this specifically. They have done a few instances where they've had leftover stock they sold through special offer. So we have the Resident Evil board game itself. Nice cover. This is the director's cut. So this has alternate game modes. This includes letting you control the other the other characters of STARS, the other members of the Bravo team and Alpha team who, were already dead by the time you arrived. The Into the Darkness one's still in its sleeve. We've got the Bleak Outpost. This here was This and Into the Darkness covers the guest house and the attic, respectively. We've got the retro pack. So every one of the board games had this. This is basically just a complete replacement for all the cards. They have the classic art rather than the remake up-to-date art. And finally, we got the terrain box. I didn't get this for Resident Evil 2, and I'm really regretful that I didn't. I've got it for 3 and have it for 1 now. So this just adds 3D versions of everything. So this is everything all assembled out, just to give you an idea of how much was in the all-in pledge. So we'll unbox the core game first. So first thing you see is this nice little holographic of the classic scene, and it has on the back sort of, this is where all the cards go. You've got the rulebook here, which covers the rules of how to play the game. You have the scenario book. This details how you assemble the map. Because the idea of this is you explore the mansion room by room. And here are the little cards. So not cards, these are the, what is the word I'm looking for? These are the map tiles. And here you've got the core cast. Here's Chris, Jill, Rebecca, Barry Burton. I have this. You can also see through here, there you got the zombies, the Cerberuses, some dice, Crimson Heads, Lisa Trevor. Here's a better look at her. The Tyrant himself, T02. And underneath that, you've got the cards. So this is like your terror decks, monster decks, etc. We've got the director's cut next. So this is additional one. I appreciate that they've called this the director's cut. Nice, not the gains, but this has rules and cards for playing the other members of Alpha and Bravo team. So, you know, Wesker, Sullivan, all the way down to Edward and Richard. You got additional enemies. You got enemy Wesker, Chimera, Snakes, Zombie Forest. They got rules on, you know, characters in reserve and how to get advanced version of characters. If you see here, this is all the characters. We have Into the Darkness next. So if we open the manual, as I thought, Yawn and the Black Tiger, other elements. Now that's the boss room with the Black Tiger. Here are the boys themselves. Now I'm not the biggest fan of spiders, so this is very, very creepy.
Give it to me!
And here's Yawn. He's a big boy. That's a lot of good detail. And you can see that most of this box is just to case the models. And last we have Bleak Outpost. It also has all the rule books. So it's got Neptune at Planet 42. All sorts of new rules, new map tiles, and the new monsters themselves. And if you look, the planet's actually in 2 pieces. Like, that's how big the model is. Like, here's Neptune himself. Real good dynamic shot of him. And here he's assembled. Still creepy. We've got the last of these. Retro pack I will not open because that is just replacement cards for everything. Fallen 5 I've already opened, so I'll open it again. So here are the advanced versions of different characters. your Advanced Wesker, Advanced Enrico. I'm not sure who he might be. Advanced Richard. And not sure, I'll have to check the cards for this guy. Alright, we got the exclusive minis for the Kickstarter, so like some costumes like this is Casual Jill, Casual Chris, Resident Evil 3 Jill, more dynamic Pose Jill, post-apocalyptic, and the list goes on. And last we have the terrain box. So this is, you see doors, sort of stairs, zombie corpses, door frames, railings, walls, etc., etc. So this just, ordinarily there'd be tokens, but these are a little bit more of a 3D demonstration. So, yeah, because the cardboard tokens aren't any good, in my opinion. So I really am glad I got this. Alright, so that's the unboxing video. Now, there's something a little different. Maybe I'll do some more. Also, I didn't open the Golden Tyrant because, well, why would you? Like, why would you bust them out except for the final encounter? So thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. You know, the usual routine by now. Like, comment, subscribe, etc., etc. If you've gotten this and you've had a chance to play, let me know. I'm interested to see and hear feedback from people who have. Otherwise, I look forward to playing it one day. Thank you, everybody, and good night.